What's going on, guys? It's your man Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here, back for another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about something that you rarely hear anyone talk about in wholesaling, and that's list management. How do you go about knowing who's the highest quality lead on your list? And also, how do you go about stacking those leads so you know who's on 3 list, who's on 4 list, and who only has that one single form of distress? Well, it makes a huge difference, and I can assure you that by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to stack your leads in an organized manner so you can be reaching out to the highest quality lead first. So whether you're in a big city or a little rural area, these tips in this video are gonna help you out so you can get to the bag right away. So do me a favor, y'all, hit that like button for me if you pumped for this content, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now let's go ahead, let's get into it. So to begin with, I want to talk about what list management is. For the purposes of this video, we're going to classify list management as accurately organizing and classifying your lead data to filter your list in a way that produces the highest quality lead first. So in other words, it's all about getting to those leads who have the most distress on them first. Even if you're in a big city and there's a ton of competition, your competitors are probably calling 20 to 30,000 people per month. But if they aren't doing a good job at managing their lists, then the call that you make, that's call number 138, could end up being call number 6,542. Now, why is that important? Well, you don't want to be the last person to a hot lead. You want to either be the first one there, or you want to do it better. You want to be best, or you want to be first. It's super important in business in general. So when I'm talking about list management, I'm talking about having your leads organized in a way to where you know that this lead has more forms of distress than maybe this lead, that this lead is more likely to convert than this lead. And I've got a system that I'm going to show you in this video as well that you can use to actually manage and stack and organize your leads in a very efficient manner. So just stay tuned, y'all. I got some gems for y'all. Now, let's just say that you start off by pulling yourself some high equity data from PropStream, right? So maybe you've got like 5,000 or 6,000 high equity leads that you pull in your area from PropStream. Now, on top of that, maybe you grab yourself some bad credit leads from like a ListShack Pro. Maybe you grab some pre-foreclosure leads or some tax delinquent leads from PropStream. Maybe you grab some free county data, some probate leads, some code violations, some fire shut-off lists, things of that nature. You've got all of these different leads, right? So now you're gonna wanna compile your data and start to add tags onto this data. Like, okay, this list is a fire damage, this one is tax delinquent and it had high equity, this one is just high equity, this one is a tax delinquent list. And what you're gonna notice as you start to compile this information is that there's gonna be some overlap, that some of these people are actually on multiple lists. So let's say, for instance, you pull a John Smith and he's on 4 different lists. You've pulled him 4 times as you are pulling your data. Well, you're gonna know that John Smith, he's got a tax delinquent property that's also in pre-foreclosure, that's also vacant, and he has bad credit. You wanna be calling John Smith right away. You don't want that call to be way further down your pipeline. You want to be calling this person right away. Now, most wholesalers out here aren't really taking list management and list stacking into consideration. So that means there's a huge opportunity for you to get out there, properly stack your data, and then contact the highest quality lead first. Now, on top of that, just imagine you've pulled John Smith 4 separate times. So if you're using a list management and list stacking software, before you even skip trace this list, you're gonna wanna put it into your list management software. So then you can know who's already inside your database and who isn't. So then you're not constantly wasting dollars on skip tracing people who you already have contact information for. Just ask yourself, how many times do you think that you've probably skip traced these same individuals over and over and over and over again? You could pull a list this year, and then next year you pull a similar list, and you're skip tracing like 20, 30, 40% of those people. Again, you already have their contact information. It's really just about reaching out to them again. So you're gonna save a ton of money in just skip tracing alone, not to mention how much money you'll save from not wasting marketing dollars spending money on people who have already told you no. You're still pulling those leads, you're still skip tracing those leads, and then afterwards you have to scrub those leads off. They're on your do not call list. So it's almost like you literally just wasted money on skip tracing, you're wasting money on marketing. I want you all to save dollars and time so we can get to the bag right away. And then lastly, when it comes to the list management and list stacking, the last reason why you want to do this as well is because you want to know who needs more touches. You want to have a real life funnel out here. So if you're just pulling like a list of like 167 leads, you call or text them one time and then you just let that lead go. Look, you're letting leads slip through the cracks. You're letting money go down the drain. First off, situations change. Second off, you're not gonna get in contact with every single person. So what if you skip trace a person one time? You call their phone numbers, you text them, you can't get in contact with them. So what are you gonna do then? Just throw that lead away? No. If you're managing your list properly, what you'll probably do is tag that individual saying like, hey, we tried phone call attempt number 1. And then boom, maybe you'll tag them like, we're gonna do text attempt number 1. Boom, and then maybe you send them another call and another call. So it's like call number 2, call number 3. If you don't get in contact with them with like 3 phone calls and a text message, then maybe you go ahead and try to direct mail that individual. Maybe you try to start up some Facebook ads and try to contact that person. Maybe you think, let me get some bench advertising in this area or a billboard so I can attract these types of individuals. So in other words, you just don't want your leads kind of slipping through the cracks. You want to know how many times these people have been marketed to, in which ways, on what days. You really want to be on top of everything in your business because in all reality, it doesn't have to just be about quantity, about how many calls can I make. It's really asking yourself, how can I squeeze as much juice out of this one orange as possible? So if you have a high quality list with multiple forms of distress, don't just go through that list once, go through it multiple times, but do it in a very organized, effective manner. So then you know who's been contacted, you know who's skip traced, who's not, who have you spent marketing dollars on, who haven't you, who has phone numbers, who doesn't, who do you need to follow up with, and who's already in the pipeline. So all of that stuff is really going to make you tremendously more efficient. And now I want to show you all a system that I'm using right now to be able to manage and stack my leads so I can get the best results out here. So let's get into the computer and let's check it out.
Push the button. Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
All right, guys, we are here at the computer now, and the system that I wanted to show you all is going to be REI Sift. So let's just kind of get into it. I'm going to show you their website as I always do. They say close more deals, cut marketing costs. It's super, super cheap, man. It's only $50 per month to be able to manage your list, stack your data properly, and you can upload up to 50,000 leads at the same time. All right, so let me go ahead. Let me kind of get into it. And as y'all can see, y'all can go ahead and grab y'all a free monthly trial. As y'all can see, the pricing plans are pretty decent, you know. So on the monthly billing, we're looking at like $49 a month to rock and roll with REI Sift. So let's check it out. I've already got the system myself, so I'm going to go ahead and log in so you all can see what it looks like. So we are here at the dashboard now, and like I said, there are some services that they haven't yet kind of established yet. It looks like they're going to be having like some marketing options in here soon, but for right now they don't have them in here yet. But as y'all can see, I've got like 6,000 leads already inside of here, so I have been doing a little bit of testing. The first thing that you'll want to do is go ahead and upload yourself a list into the system. So I'm just going to upload a list now just so you all can see what it looks like. Bang. And then once you've got your list inside of there, you'll simply just need to map the columns. But as you all can see right here, they already have these columns mapped for you for the most part. So you're simply just kind of go through here and make sure that everything is mapped properly, and then we can go ahead and go to the next step. Everything looks good. We're just going to go ahead and continue. Now, once we get to this screen, it's going to give us our attach list options. So this is where the real magic kind of happens inside of here. So you can be uploading the list. Let's say, for instance, you know, you've been calling on call tools all week and X amount of people told you to do not call them back. Well, what you can do is that you can export that list of do not calls, and then you can import it into your REI Sift, and then you can mark these people as DNC or opt out. All right, so we're not going to do that on this one, but these leads are skip trace, so we're going to go ahead and click that. We're just going to title this list. We're going to create a new list. All right. And then we're just going to create a tag. These were vacant properties. So this will be going into the vacant list. And then if you had other additional tags, such as, you know, absentee owner, high equity, tax delinquent, whatever it may be, bad credit, whatever it may be, you'll want to also add all of the tags inside of here so you can accurately track your data as you're putting it in. All right, so now you have your upload option. So you either have the option to kind of upload and append the data, which means just kind of add it on, or you can upload the data and kind of remove any existing data and input any new data on any people that's already in your system, or you can kind of just put only the new addresses inside of there. So in this particular scenario, we're just going to do the import and append data option, and we're going to go ahead and save. All right, so now REI Sift is processing my list currently. So then if I go over here into the lists section, then you're going to be able to actually see your list inside of here. So this is test list 1 right here. It has 0 properties on it because we already have the data inside of the system. And so there's nothing to really append. I didn't pull like a brand new list, but this is just a test. So you all know. So like your list would be right here inside of the system under active list. And then from there, you can head over to this records tab. So then you can start to pull a list with people who only are on a specific amount of lists. So once you get more and more data inside, as you all can see, I've got like 6, 7 different lists inside of here. So, you know, when I go over here to the records section, I actually have people who are on 5 lists. 3 lists. You see, like I've got a ton of people who are on a ton of different lists. So therefore, what I can do is use this filter record section right here. And let me just move my image over. I can use this filter record section right here. And I can say, like, you know, just give me people that are on a minimum of 3 lists. Just give me the people that's on 3 lists. Bang. So now I've just got people that are on 3 lists, at least 3 lists. Y'all see what I'm saying? So boom, we've got, look, 50 pages worth of people on here. And how I think it's what, like 10 people per list, something like that per page. So yeah, I mean, right here, we've got about 500 leads who are on at least 3 lists. So what I can do is that I can simply snag all of these owners right here, select all, and then I can click manage, and I can go ahead and export this list. And then I can go ahead and throw them into call tools, throw them into REI reply, and start rocking and rolling, calling and texting the highest quality lead first. So you're not just hoping and wishing that you're going to be contacting some quality people and hopefully these people need some help. The chances of these people genuinely needing your help substantially goes up when they have multiple forms of distress. And that's why stacked leads are the best leads out there. So that's why I recommend that you all go ahead, check out REI Sift. I am not sponsored or affiliated with REI Sift, but hey, REI Sift, man, look, if y'all watching this video, holla at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I got y'all though, man. Like, I genuinely enjoy this system. So I'm out here trying to provide some value for you all, let y'all know, like, look, this system is going to be a game changer for a lot of you all out there watching this video. You're going to start stacking those leads. You're going to start calling and texting that highest quality lead first. Things are about to pick up for you. But yeah, though, man, shout out to my guy Jair for putting me on to REI Sift, letting me know I should check it out. I'm like, look, I'm on it, y'all. So I know that y'all who already listened to the podcast that I did with Jair, y'all probably already got the service. But I'm super glad to have dropped it here on the channel so a lot of you all can start stacking your leads, start getting better results, start getting more deals out here. I want to see y'all win, man. So look, grab yourself some leads from PropStream, grab yourself some leads from List Shack Pro. Grab yourself some code violations or some fire damage properties, some tax delinquents, some vacants, whatever you can get from your county for free. And then get out here, put all of that niche data into REI Sift so you can actually get out here, know who's on as many lists as possible. Those are your most distressed leads. Those are the people most likely to actually convert and become a bag. All right. So I want y'all to get out here, make it happen, y'all. Drop a comment down below and let me know if this video helps you out, man. That helps out the channel tremendously. And that's the only thing that I'm asking you in return for this value that I'm dropping for y'all in this video. So instead of your hottest lead being call number 6,738 this month, your hottest lead is going to be call number 10, call number 12. You're about to get more money, spending less money on marketing dollars and getting more juice out of that orange. So I hope that y'all are pumped, man. I hope that y'all appreciate the value in this video. Stay healthy, stay blessed. And until next time, guys, I am out.